Okay, guys, listen. Today's video is titled "You're Stuck and You Don't Even Know Why," and this is a serious topic that I'm being called to share, and I'm being called to share a lot of messages these few days. And so, hope you enjoy and benefit from these messages. So now, this is a pretty serious topic, so I'm trying not to be somber, and that's why I'm putting the music on. Now, there's a lot of people who are living on Earth right now, including you possibly, and it kind of breaks my heart to see that you're stuck in different ways. A lot of you are stuck in your relationships. I've had clients like this personally, and they move from one bad relationship to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. I've had people who are stuck in their families who are not necessarily a romantic relationship, but a parent child relationship, a relationship with an abusive sibling, a relationship with a bad boss, a relationship with your employees, right? Some of you, other than this, are, you know, stuck in relationships with yourself that are pretty bad, like your own health, right? And some of you are stuck in your wealth pursuits and management, and you're just like, what the fuck is going on, right? You're like, how does this guy get to spend his afternoon telling us what to do, right? You're wondering, how does Usain Bolt get to win Olympic medal after Olympic medal? Maybe you're a girl, right? And you're wondering, how come this chick is always at the office, on time, has a perfect body, is a super hot boyfriend, the kind I'm never gonna have, and she just got the promotion and I didn't? What's going on? Oh, I'm sure she must be sleeping with the boss. And she might be, but you know what's worse is if she's actually an amazing human being, the kind who once you meet, you fall in love with, and you go, oh my God, I can't believe I thought about her badly for so long. Now, these are all things and thought processes and areas where you're getting stuck in your life. And to put a long story in a short way, there's a better way. There's a way that those of us who just ask for a goal and then achieve it, get a goal, set a goal and then achieve it, are doing things which you're really not. If you're wondering how the fuck is this happening, there are things that you don't know, which many high achievers will not tell you. But I've decided to spend part of my life sharing that stuff on these channels and socials. My blogs, blog articles, which got like 11,000 views last month organically. I don't believe last month I asked anyone to check out any blog article. It's just that fucking busy. But people are searching for this stuff. I'm happy to share it with people because I'm one of those people who knows this stuff. Simple, right? It's like, if you know how to drive a car and I don't, you could teach me. Simple as that. I know how to succeed at things that makes people who are already successful turn around and go, who the fuck is this guy? How's he succeeding at all these things? Well, there are certain secrets and certain cheat codes. And the good news is that they're not like scheming or bad things. They're all amazing things, completely in tune with mind, body, spirit, the universe, your health. By the way, that epic music playing in the background is just from this country club. I didn't put it on. And you get to learn these things. I'm actually going to stop this music right this second because it's annoying the crap out of me. So you actually get to learn these things when we work together, or simply you ask them to me in the DMs on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, and all that. LinkedIn, I'm a bit behind, so take it easy. Send me a Facebook connection request at my first name, last name. There's a page in a profile. Make sure you add the profile. That's where I respond. And I'm happy to clarify some of the doubts in your mind. And I was going to give you a hard time on this video, but I realized maybe that's not what the world needs. So I'm being a lot more friendly and calm than I thought I would be. But if we get serious for a second, I wrote some of these notes down. If you don't know how high-level people operate, and if you're stuck in any of these three areas going, I know I know that I feel like I could do more if I really tried. Of course you could. Of course you could, right? If anybody tells you you can't, they're a fucking idiot. You could. But first you need to know what to do. So if you want to get your mindset like a successful person in any area, you need to talk to a successful person in that area, or a person who's just successful at any area, or you need to talk to people who've coached others to be successful in different areas. So that's what you need to do. And then once you learn those methods and tips and tricks, which are all very enjoyable, might I tell you, since I learned them and started using them. And you can read more on zephyrkambada.com/story, and you'll be like, huh? I believe your jaw might drop if you're not already a high achiever. If you're a high achiever, you might go, oh yeah, this bro is one of us. And if you're not, if you read that and you have anything but pride, joy, and happiness inside you when you read that list, that's because you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you want to. And so if you want to, I've started sharing these secrets publicly. I started first with a couple of clients, because just like anybody who's striving towards greatness, you might be accelerating so fast that you might get hit with imposter syndrome along the way. Because I was thinking, man, actually only 60-year-olds share this stuff. Who am I to share it at 30? Like, will people even believe me? But then when I started using it with clients, their acceleration and change of life path was so fast that I realized, oh, okay, maybe it's time to share it publicly. And so if you have any of these concerns where you're like, my relationships don't go well, I want to divorce my wife, my dad is a fucking idiot, my kids are being problematic, I don't know how to talk to my boss, I don't know what to say to my boyfriend, I don't know what he'll think, right? So one of my clients, I coached her to actually learn how to have a conversation with her boyfriend. And that's the strangest shit to me. Like, why would you get into a relationship with somebody you don't know how to talk to? That just isn't speaking like the basis of relationships. So there's that. Anyway, so I coached her on that. And then she started learning how to have proper conversations. Learning how to have proper conversations is one of the ways to get what you want on the planet. Because guess what? This whole planet's made up of people. And if you can't have a conversation, you're screwed. Now, that's just one of the things out of like hundreds of things that we can learn together in this upcoming course that I'm putting together for some of you who might be a fit. The rest of you, maybe you just need some back and forth in the DMs. And feel free to ask any questions you may have. All questions are private. Whatever you want to ask. I know there's people out there who are actually portraying themselves as gays, right? Or like bisexuals or transsexuals and whatever, for example. And actually, once you talk to them, they go like, they bring out, well, not to everyone, but to me sometimes, they bring out these inner fears of, actually, I was a girl and my dad and my mom they didn't make me feel welcome as a girl, so now I switched to pretending to be a boy. Like, okay, all right. And then the opposite is true sometimes as well, which I feel is so weird, because as humans, we're creative and we're sexual creatures, right? Creation, right? And if you can't be one with your sexuality, your mind, your body, your spirit, like in a very peaceful way, and just wake up in the morning and go like, oh, this is what I'm going to do today, this is who I am. If you can't do that, well, no doubt you're not operating at a high level. So to operate at a high level, you're going to want to know how to do that stuff. And so, yeah, just feel free to reach out. And it's really sad that, if you're stuck and you know why, that's good. If you're stuck and you don't know why, there is something that you need to add to that mix to really get shit going and get shit going well. So I urge you to ask any question you want to ask me in the DM, in the private messages. If you're very innovative, you can send an email. Please don't. My email is clogged up. But send me a message on Facebook or Instagram and I should be able to reply. And take care, my friends, and I hope you have a better life soon. Bye-bye.